8 Things You're Wasting Time On After 70. Dear friends, as I pass through various stages of life, I've come to realize something precious. Time is not just something we have, but it is also an invaluable gift. At this age, looking back, the things that used to worry or trouble us gradually seem so small. Yet sadly, many of us still continue to waste energy on things that don't truly bring meaning. Today, I want to share with you a few lessons that have changed the way I view life. Lessons that have helped me let go of unnecessary burdens. And perhaps, the last lesson I share might make you see life in an entirely new light. Let's begin. 1. Don't let others' opinions control you. There was a time when I spent too much energy worrying about what others thought of me. I wondered whether my outfit was appropriate, whether my words were proper, or whether my life choices were being judged. But you know what? Most people are too busy with their own lives to truly care about you for long. The gossip and comments we think are significant are actually fleeting. They come and go, like the wind. So why should we let those temporary opinions dictate how we live our lives? Instead of trying to please everyone, ask yourself, what makes you happy? Wear the clothes you love, try the hobbies you've always wanted to explore, and stay true to yourself. When you let go of the fear of judgment, life becomes lighter, freer, and so much more joyful. 2. Don't try to turn your home into a perfect showroom. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, brew a fragrant cup of coffee, and plan to spend some time enjoying the quiet. But instead, your mind starts listing endless chores, laundry, mopping, washing dishes, and you get caught up in the whirlwind of busyness. For years, I thought my home had to be perfectly spotless. No dust, no clutter, everything in its place. But the truth is, those efforts only left me exhausted and made me miss out on the precious moments of life. A little dust on the bookshelf or a few dishes left in the sink doesn't define your worth. Instead, prioritize what brings you joy. Sit and chat with loved ones. Read a book you adore, or simply take a walk outside. Don't let the pursuit of perfection overshadow the truly meaningful moments. Remember, a home worth living in isn't one without flaws. It's one filled with warmth and happiness. 3. Let go of resentment to find peace. Have you ever felt like painful memories or past disagreements keep clinging to you, preventing you from moving forward? I've been there, carrying resentment toward friends, family, and even strangers. But then I realized that those feelings hurt no one but myself. Resentment is like a heavy anchor that weighs your soul down. When you forgive, it doesn't mean you're excusing what happened or forgetting the pain. It means you're freeing yourself from the prison of negative emotions. I began learning to let go. Sometimes all it takes is an honest conversation. Other times, it's simply forgiving quietly in your heart. What I gained was a sense of relief, a clearer mind, and a more peaceful heart. Ask yourself, are those resentments really worth holding on to? Most of the time, the answer is no. So let them go and open your heart. Peace is waiting for you just ahead. 4. Don't try to please everyone. How many times have you said yes just because you were afraid of disappointing someone? How often have you agreed to plans or requests you didn't truly want just to keep the peace? I used to be that way, always trying to make everyone around me happy, only to end up feeling drained and empty. Over time, I came to an important realization. You can't please everyone, and you don't have to constantly putting others' happiness above your own is unsustainable. You can't fill someone else's cup when your own is already empty. Learning to say no isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect. Remember, the people who genuinely care about you will understand and respect your boundaries, and those who don't, their satisfaction isn't worth sacrificing your peace of mind. Start practicing saying no when you need to, and say yes to yourself. You've lived long enough to know that your time and energy are precious, so spend them on what truly matters. 5. Don't dwell on the past. Have you ever sat alone and let old memories play in your mind, Like a tape rewinding over and over, I used to do that, regretting wrong decisions, missed opportunities, or things I wished I could have done differently. But then I realized, no amount of thinking can change the past. It's like an old photograph. You can look at it, feel it, but you can't step into it and make adjustments. The more time you spend dwelling on it, the more you miss out on the moments happening right now, the ones you actually have control over. Instead of being consumed by regret, I started viewing the past as a book filled with valuable lessons. Every mistake, every missed opportunity, they all contributed to shaping the person I am today. Remind yourself, the past is behind you, but your story is still being written. Focus on creating new chapters, ones filled with peace, joy, and meaningful experiences. Let the past stay where it belongs, because the present is where you truly live. 6. Don't stay silent when you need to be heard. For many years, I kept quiet about what I truly needed, afraid of bothering others, afraid of being judged as difficult, or simply believing I didn't deserve to ask for anything. But you know what? That silence didn't make anyone understand me better. It only left me feeling lonely and frustrated. As I entered my 70s, I learned that if you don't express your needs, no one will magically guess them. Life is too short to live in quiet suffering or to hide what you truly want. Speaking up for your needs isn't selfish. It's how you ensure you're living the life you deserve. Whether it's asking for help when you need it, spending quality time with loved ones, or something as simple as sending back a dish that's not to your liking at a restaurant, you have every right to voice your needs. The surprising thing is, when I started expressing what I needed, most people weren't upset. They actually appreciated the clarity and honesty. Sometimes, the only thing you need to change your life is to start speaking up. Remember this: your needs matter. Your happiness and comfort deserve to be prioritized. So don't be afraid to voice your desires. Let your voice be heard. 7. Don't compare yourself to others. How many times have you looked at someone else's life and thought, why can't I be like them? Maybe it's the neighbor who's always traveling, a friend with a seemingly perfect family, or someone your age who looks youthful and energetic. But let me tell you this: comparison is the thief of joy, and the picture you see from the outside is rarely the full story. The neighbor who travels might feel lonely. That perfect family could be dealing with challenges you know nothing about, and the person who looks younger, they likely have their own insecurities too. We often see only what others choose to show, yet we use it to judge our own lives. Instead of looking outward, turn inward. Are you happier today than you were yesterday? Do you feel more at peace, healthier? That's what truly matters. Each of us is on our own unique journey, and what makes that journey meaningful are the experiences and lessons we've gathered along the way. Instead of comparing, practice gratitude. Take time to reflect on what you love about your life, no matter how small it may seem. Remember this: there's no one else like you, and that's an incredible thing. Don't let someone else's path overshadow the beauty of your own. 8. Don't try to solve everyone's problems. For many years, I believed it was my responsibility to solve everyone's problems, from family and friends to people I'd just met. If someone faced a challenge, I would immediately step in to help, find solutions, and sometimes worry more than they did. But then I realized something important. Not every problem needs me to fix it, and trying to do so not only exhausted me but also unintentionally hindered their growth. Everyone has their own challenges in life, and those challenges are the lessons that help them grow stronger and more independent. My constant attempts to fix everything didn't truly help in the long run. Sometimes it even made others overly dependent on me. I've learned to step back instead of rushing to fix things. I choose to listen, support, and encourage. This not only allows me to maintain my own peace, but also gives others the space to find their own path. Remember this: you don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Let go of that burden and focus on living a full and meaningful life. The greatest support you can offer others is giving them the room to learn and grow on their own. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Wishing you a peaceful day, and always remember that you deserve happiness. At any age, goodbye, and see you again soon.